Hey, it's Tummy with Brotherhood of the Bearded Pigs. I was out changing the oil in my 2022 KLR 650 Adventure with the ABS. I was at approximately 2,600 miles, and I figured 2,000 miles after my initial oil change would be a good time to go ahead and do that because I've been riding so much this summer. But while I had the bike out, I thought we could do an everyday carry video. So what do I carry with me on a daily basis when I ride my KLR 650 around, whether that be my commute to work or a moto camping adventure, and what have I found I needed that I've so far adapted. So let's begin with the OEM side panniers that the 2022 KLR 650 comes with. And we're going to start with the akin to the passenger side here. We're going to open this up, and first thing I have is the rain liner to my motorcycle jacket, because you never know when you're going to need that, and it comes in pretty handy when you get those unexpected pop-up storms. It doesn't take much to get up and going. So the second thing, which I've ended up having to use multiple times, is some stop leak. I had some problems when I did my spooning of my Dunlap Trail Max Mission tires and my aggressive test stop of an emergency situation. So far so good on the third and final tube, I'm hoping, but you'll see that I carry an extra anyway. So the next thing on the passenger side, we have a 3-spoon kit for changing tires. I carry a funnel in the event that I need that. Got some handy bungees that I've used to strap down items when I go moto camping. Carry a spare quart of oil, because KLR 650s are known for burning oil, but I haven't had that issue yet. I've lost 0 oil at this point. In the event that something happens, I carry spare wheel weights, but if I all of a sudden need to do a change and find my tires out of balance, I can try to figure out how to make that situation better. And the final thing I carry in the pannier, well, 2 more things. Here is a little device that is used to pull the tube nozzle through your rim. This comes in super handy, because if you're a big guy like Bear and I, you're going to end up having some pretty fat fingers, and it's hard to coax that stem through the hole in your rims. And the last thing I have is a Marine Corps rain poncho that I picked up at an Army surplus store, and this can be used as a tarp. You'll see a tarp. You'll see why here in a second. A rain cloak, bike cover, etc. It was pretty affordable, and they're very durable. And being that Pops was a Marine, this is an ode to him as well. So let's see what we have on the other side. This would be the equivalent of the driver's side if you're driving a car. Got a collapsible fishing rod, because you never know when you're going to find that perfect spot to go out and go fishing. So, and in this little backpacky bag, I carry my fishing tackle. I've got some bug spray, some sunscreen, a couple boxes of lures, some extra line, bobbers, just basically everything you would need to do some basic fishing. I carry a high-vis vest, which I use on occasion when I'm riding in the dark. I carry an Eno hammock, so if I ever break down and I find myself needing a place to camp for the night, or to wait for roadside assistance if I can't get the bike up and running, an Eno hammock is something comes in pretty handy. And that's where that marine tarp comes in handy as well, because I could bring it up as a rain fly if I needed it. I carry a Mototomic buff for when the bugs are bad, or it's cold, or whatever the case may be, if we need mask mandates again. A cargo net for when I go on adventures and I need to strap down extra things that go on there. Extra bottle of water. If you look at our YouTube shorts, I just did a short on the usefulness of a cropped crutch for getting your wheels off the ground to be able to do chain maintenance or wheel changes. Spare front tube, spare rear tube. This might seem excessive, but I've needed them. Oh boy, have I needed them. And then a roll of duct tape, because duct tape is very useful. So in my EDC travels here, I've tried to balance these out so they're within a pound of each other, is my estimate. So, top cases. This is my tool tube, and inside my tool tube I carry this cool little light. It's got a hook, red lights, flashlight, flashing hazard light. It can hang from the rear of my toolbox, or it has a magnet built in as well. Kind of useful for emergency situations. There's a bike tire pump. I've got some zip ties. This is a Smith & Wesson multi-tool. A set of Allen keys. Tire pressure gauge. And a tire patch kit. Inside the Harbor Freight 2800 liter top case, I carry a book for entertainment, Steven Erikson, one of my favorite authors, my cancer awareness passport book. So as I go on my travels, I kind of have an idea who's doing these kinds of things, and I can get a stamp in my passport book. I do have a gel silica packet in there in case there's any moisture that gets involved. And then underneath my foam pad, I carry some GoPro. There's a wrist mount, a set of metric wrenches, a couple extra carabiners, and a couple other miscellaneous things that I've kind of made along the way that I'm trying to find some uses for. And then I do carry a lock for that top case. And then in my tank bag, which is not a new normal tank bag, this is actually kind of a fanny pack essentially. I've mounted it to the top of my or to my handlebars, and I had it. There's no reason I need to be able to purchase an expensive top case when this suits my needs. So on the one side I carry a set of gloves, motorcycle gloves. On the other side I've got my cigarette lighter with charging cords and different cords that I might need for different equipment. I do carry a set of prescription safety glasses, just in the case that my shield breaks, the visor on my helmet breaks. Carry a set of earplugs, and believe it or not, a ballpoint pen, which comes in super handy. We went moto camping at Indian Lake with Bear and I did not have a pen or pencil and needed one. And then in this final pocket, I carry a Sawyer Mini for water filtration in the event that I need extra water. A set of sunglasses. There's a microphone cord for trying to record live audio while I'm riding. We're trying to work out the kinks of that situation. Haven't used this yet, but this is a palm lock for your throttle for long trips. And waterproof matches. And last but not least, this is something I made at work that for the swampy ground situation. This is a kickstand plate that I carry on me for when the ground is soggy. So yeah, that's pretty much my everyday carry. What are you carrying on your bikes that we should be carrying, or that you have recommendations for? And do you think we've overdone it? I don't think so. But let us know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day.